Hello, today we are with one very special family from our church, David and Eleanor, and they will share with us about their life here in Bulgaria. What made you come and move to Bulgaria?
We didn't actually want to come to Bulgaria. We wanted to go to India. But India had lots of problems buying and selling and taking money out of the country. We then looked at Croatia, Italy, Montenegro. Didn't find anything. But every time we put the TV on, opened up a magazine, looked in the paper, Bulgaria, Bulgaria, Bulgaria. So we decided that someone was trying to tell us we should go to Bulgaria. So we came for 5 weeks, we had a look around and we fell in love with the place. And we bought the house before we went back. We're still not sure why we were sent to Bulgaria, are we?
No.
But we do feel that we were told Bulgaria is where you have to go.
Maybe we were sent for our own purpose.
Possibly.
I mean, we always said, or for many years, that when we retired, we would retire abroad, somewhere where it's nice and sunny and different weather to UK. And that's what we did, wasn't it?
What was your close one's reaction to your decision?
Yes, I mean, I think our children, because they always knew, because we'd always said that we would move abroad when we retired, they accepted it fairly easily. My father looked or heard a programme on UK radio or TV that spoke about all the trouble with the mafia in Bulgaria, and he phoned me up and he said, David, he said, I'm not happy with you going to Bulgaria. He said it looks a bit of a dangerous place. Now, my father lived just a few miles outside of the centre of London, and at that particular time there had been a lot of stabbings, knife stabbing in London. And we were 16 weeks into the new year when my father told me this, and I said, Dad, I said, you live near London. I said, there have been 16 stabbings in London this year. That's one every week. I said, I'm not going to experience that in Bulgaria. So
How did you hear about our church?
Well, we go out for a meal every Saturday night, and on one particular Saturday I didn't particularly feel like going out, but I know David, because he does all the cooking, Saturday night is his night off, so I knew that he would want to go out. So we went out. We went to
Nostos.
No, before that we went to Momo's, and we couldn't get a table. So we walked across to Nostos, and while we were sitting having dinner, there was a young family in Nostos, and I love children. So the little boy was walking about, so I immediately was attracted to this little boy. And we heard the mum speak English, and she came across and she spoke to us, and she sort of spoke about us living in Bulgaria, this sort of thing.
Yeah, just general conversation.
Just completely out of the blue, as we would say in the UK, she looked at us and she said, well, if you need any translating done, I'll help you. And if you'd like to go to church, then I can take you. And we just looked at each other. Obviously, I think we did, didn't we? Probably did. And we thought, that was a question that she asked, or a statement she said, that had no relevance to anything that we'd been talking about, and that was Svetlana and Timmy. So that was how we heard about Beto. And we went the following week, which was Easter, and had a lovely meal at her parents', and we've been there ever since. So had we given in, if I said to David, we won't go out, we may not have met.
Would you describe the church in one word?
Welcoming.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, welcoming.
Your life in Bulgaria in one word?
Relaxing.
Yes.
Because we are retired.
Yes, yeah, absolutely relaxing. Yeah.
How are you coping with the language barrier?
Well,
We actually cope all right, don't we?
yeah, you know.
We don't have that many. I mean, it's only because I think we live in the country. We should be able to speak the language. Because when I was a teenager in the UK, when foreigners came to the UK, that was one of my bones. Why can't they learn English? So I feel that it's the same here. We should be able to learn Bulgarian, but as I say, at our age, we find it difficult.
Yeah.
But we don't actually find it a barrier. We go out for meals, the menu's in English.
There are, again,
The waiters and waitresses speak in English.
Speak enough English, and we speak a few relevant words in Bulgarian, and eye contact and a smile goes a long way.
And of course, in the church, there are so many of you speak English as well. So we don't find it a barrier there
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, well, slightly different from Eleanor. I was brought up in a Christian home, and again went to Sunday school, went to church, and in 1961 I was sitting in a seat in church, and out of the blue, the words came into my mind, "Behold, the kingdom of God is at hand." And at that point, I made a commitment, and I was baptised in 1961.